Another slow one. Good. We're going to do a shoulder roll. Rolling both shoulders back with a soft knee bounce at the bottom. So bending into the knees at the bottom of the shoulder roll. Involve your arms however you want. However you get the full range in your shoulder roll, do that thing. You really want to wake them up. Make sure to scrunch up those traps at the top. Pinch your shoulder blades in the back. Round your back in the front. And then reverse the direction of your shoulder roll. Maybe speed it up a little bit and roll it and roll it and roll it. Keep going. And then shake it up. We're going to do a cactus arms like this. And then we're going to put their forearms onto an armchair. Okay, so we're like this, but the hands are forward. Good solid stance. And we're going to slowly twist at the waist, going side to side. So breathing, taking it easy, finding a good pace that works for you. Make sure the oxygen's going in and out. That's how you breathe. Yep, okay. Keep going, maybe speed it up a little bit. Side to side, side, side. And maybe a little faster. Side, 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 side. Good, shake that out. We're going to do some hip circles, standing. If you need to balance on something because it's early, you can lean on a wall or a piece of furniture, but I want you to try to do this balanced on one foot. Try, don't fall. Okay, so we're going to take a bent knee and hug it forward, open it to the side, and then open it to the back. Yeah? Make sure you've got enough room for that. I don't. Doing that again. Forward, side, and back. Sweep it through, all the way around. Again, sweep it through, all the way around. Try to lift the leg as high as it will go. And try to keep your core engaged here. Standing strong through that stabilizing leg. Let's do one more. Shake that out. We're going to do the other side. Ready? Foot comes up, side, and back. Again. Front, side, back. Nice and strong. Taking it slow. We don't need momentum because we're strong. Yeah. Keep going. Make sure to really lift that leg in the back behind you. Make sure it goes up, 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 up. You're going to engage your booty back there. Two more. Last one. Good. Shake that out. Oh my goodness. These leggings were a poor choice. Let's do the reverse direction. Okay. Back to front. The starting leg, it lifts back. So from the side, it's going to look like this. I'm really lifting and I'm really pinching my butt. Squeezing my butt to lift that leg behind me. We're going to do leg circles back to front. You ready? And leg back, side, front, again. All around. Again, all around. Keep your core engaged and stand strong. Around. Two more. Last one. Shake it out. Other side. Back. Lifting high, high, high. And to the front. Sweep it through again. And again. Nice. Stick to it. Standing strong. Two more. Last one. Good. Shake that out. Legs are starting to wake up. Let's do some pendulum lunges. Okay? Actually, let's do, alternating lunges. Don't pendulum it. We're going to start with a standing position. Our feet kind of hip widths apart. We're going to be taking a big step forward, tapping the back knee on the ground, and then exploding through the front foot, pressing through the heel to stand back your starting position. One big step, one big explosive step. Then you're going to do the other foot, go forward, tap, boom, power through the heel of the stand. Alternating left and right. You ready? Let's go. Big step forward. Tap that back knee. Explode through the heel of the stand. Again, other side. Forward. Explode. Good. Switch the leg. Forward. Boom. Power through the heel. Forward. Press. Nice. Again. Forward. Power through the heel. Try to make your step forward a little bigger. How far forward can you step and still make it a lunge? Ooh. And not lose balance like me. Keep going. Explode. Forward. Explode. Press through that front heel. Forward. Boom. Front heel. One more set. Forward. And other leg. Forward. Two standing. Good. Let's do just some basic squats. Regular stance. We're going to squat down at the bottom. At the top, we're going to reach one arm over and keeping our chest open, we're going to lean, 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 try to stretch out the side. We're coming back to our squat. And then we'll lean, 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 other side. Okay? So squat and stretch and squat and stretch. Squat, stretch, squat. Keep that chest open when you stretch to the side. Squat and stretch. Try to make your movements a little bigger. Every time, can you reach a little deeper? Squatting and stretching. One more set. Down and stretch. Last one. Down and stretch. Good. I'm just going to wake up the ankles. Put your toe on point. Put a little bit of weight into it, but most of your weight's in your standing leg. We're just going to roll our foot around. Wake up those little ligaments in the ankle. And reverse the direction. Other foot now. Plant that baby down. Lean into it ever so slightly. Roll the ankle around gently. And reverse that little roll. Good. Okay. That's our warm-up. We're going to activate next. Get a little drink of water. We're going to get down on our mats or the floor or a blanket. We'll be on the ground for a little bit. This next segment is our activation segment. We're really going to focus exclusively on building a burn in the butt that we will hold on to for the rest of the class. Even if we do compound movements later, we will have activated the butt properly with a good activation session, okay? So down on the mat, we're going to do 3 exercises, 3 times. The first one is a bridge with a flare. Getting down, and my feet are planted. They're not right up in my ass, but they're also not far away. You want to make sure that they're a few inches from your butt, okay? You're going to press the heels to your glute bridge, and then you're going to flare your knees at the top. Then the knees come back in, and then your butt can come down. So I'll show you from this beautiful angle. Here we go. Demonstrating. Hips go up. Regular glute bridge. At the top of your glute bridge, you're going to flare your knees out to the side, pinching the abductors. And then your knees are coming back together before the butt comes back down. Okay? At the glute bridge with the flare. Let's do 10. Get down. Yes. All right, here we go. Hips up. Ready, go. Up. Flare. In and down. Squeeze it up. Flare. In and down. 2 squeezes. Squeeze 1. Flare. Squeeze again. Then come down. Squeeze. Flare it out. Squeeze again, then come down. Your hips should be going as high as they can possibly go. Flare. Knees in, down. Press those hips to the sky. There is no overdoing it. Full range of motion here. Out, in, and down. 2 more. Up, out, in. Last one. Up, out, in, and down. Very nice, guys. Flip it over into a tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're taking one leg out to the side, nice and straight, toes can be pointed, I don't really care. And you want to try to keep your hips square. So avoid the temptation to open your hips up to me, okay? Try to keep your hips down. And you're going to lift this pointed foot and draw some little circles. Nice, slow, controlled circles to the side, okay? Now, naturally, you're going to have to lean some of your body weight around in your tabletop. But the goal is to use that abductor. The abductor is the side muscle of the glute. Nice hippie area. We're going to work that out right now, okay? So tabletop, leg comes out to the side. Keep that leg straight. You can point the toes, I don't care. Hips are square, you're going to lift and draw 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, slow and controlled. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, reverse the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Think about the glute. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Other side. Leg out. Leg straight. Lift it up. 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and reverse it. Other way. 2. Breathe. Are you engaged in your tabletop? 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. That was nice. We're going to get up. We don't do this in activations very much, but we are today. It's an abductor kind of day. Nice hip day. So our squat is going to be low, okay? You need a squat stance that's about shoulder widths apart, or whatever works for your anatomy. Everybody's hips are aligned different. In your squat, I want you to get your thighs to be parallel with the ground. This is not a squat, y'all. This is not a squat. This is a squat. So your thighs really are parallel with where the mat is. Now, once you've gotten down that low, you're going to stay low and you're going to pulse your knees out and bring them back in, okay? And guess what works that? The abductors, the hippie side of your glute. Side glute muscle day. You ready? We're going to do 10 low squat pulses once we get there. So let's get down. Down, 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 nice and low. Now, knees out and in. Maintain the depth of your squat as you pulse the legs out. In, out, in, out, in. Try to stay engaged in the core. Stay low in that squat. 3 more. 2 more. Wake up those hips. Last one. And back down to the mat. Big flares. Bridge with the flare. You ready? Assume the position. And ready, go. Hips up. Knees out. Hips up and down. Up. Knees out. Knees in and down. Now don't phone it in. Don't just go through the movements because I tell you to. Squeeze your muscles through this movement, especially coming up. And when the knees come back in, squeeze the buns again. Up, knees out, knees in, squeeze again, down. Up, out, in, and down. I really want you to think about picking up a quarter off the floor with your butt cheeks. Up. And last one, squeeze those glutes. Knees in and down. Good. Back to the tabletop. Good square tabletop. One leg comes out to the side. Drawing pretty circles this morning. You ready? Hips are square. You all ready to go? Engage your body, lift the leg. And 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow and controlled. Think about the hip doing the work. Reverse the circle to the back. 2, 3, 4. Engage the hip. What's the glute doing? Is it working? 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's switch it over. Other leg. Leg comes out to the side. Lift it ever so gently. 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that leg as straight as possible and focus on the glute. 6, 7, I don't know, 2 more. 1 and 2. Reverse the direction to the back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Focus on the glute. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Back onto our feet. Low squat time. Ready? Sink it low. Low, 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 low. Nice. Everyone looks awesome. 10 pulses. Ready? Knees going out. 1, 2. Squeeze the buns to open the knees. 4. Really peel those legs out with the buns. 4 more. 3 more. Keep the depth of the squat. Stay low. Last one. And up. Good. This is our last round of the activation. We're getting back into our bridge with the flare. So you really got to make this one count. Again, the purpose of this time is to start making those buns hurt. If your buns are hurting, you're not squeezing them enough. So it's up to you to make it count. Mentally focused on the glutes doing the work. You ready? In our bridge position, press the hips up, going 1. Knees out and in, down. Squeeze the buns. Out. Squeeze them again and down. Squeeze. Flare. Squeeze. Down. Up. Knees out. In. Keep breathing. Press it up. Hips as high as they can physically go. Up to the sky. Out. In and down. Squeeze it. I say squeeze 1,000 times for the reason that you want to squeeze. Last one. Hips up. Knees out. Knees in and down. Tabletop. Good, strong square tabletop. Leg comes out. Keep your core engaged through this one. Lift that leg up. 10 circles. 1, 2, 3. Focus on the glute. Think about the glute steering that leg around. Keep the leg straight. 9, 10. Reverse the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to keep the hips square and the glute working. 8, 9, and 10. Other side. Leg out. Hips square. Keep this leg straight. Try not to involve the rest of the leg. We're thinking about the glutes doing all the steering. So lift that leg up. 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Concentrate. Don't lose the engagement. Think about it. 2 more. Reverse. Other way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Focus on the glutes. Don't lose it. 9 and 10. Good. Back onto our feet. Deep, deep squat with 10 slow pulses of the knees. Ready? Get low. Low, 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 low. Good. Stay engaged. Here we go. We're pressing the knees out using the glutes. 1, 2, 3. Think about the butt doing this butterfly movement for you. The butt is making all the moves happen. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, good. Shake that out. Get a drink of water. Next segment approaches. If you have a heavy thing, you can grab it. A dumbbell works, a kettlebell, bottle of laundry detergent. A book, or nothing. You actually don't even need it, but it, helps to stay engaged if you want to use it. We will be doing, here's my thing. Meet my friend the dumbbell. We're going to be doing a curtsy lunge into a single leg deadlift, okay? So the curtsy lunge, back leg goes back, it crosses behind, and we lunge. Nice. Now the leg that's bent, I'm going to carry my heavy thing in the opposite hand. It just makes it logistically easier. It's also important because when we stand back up, we're going to be doing a single leg deadlift. So that leg that just crossed behind it can touch for balance, but we're not going to plant it back down. We're going to send it behind us as we lean forward for a single leg deadlift and back up. So from the side, I'm going to show you what that looks like. I just did my curtsy lunge, yes? I came back, tapped for a second, and I'm hinging from the hips. My body goes down as my leg goes up, and my torso stays straight, back straight. I'm losing my balance all over the place, so excuse me. So we're going to go forward. Try to tap that weight towards the ground. Try to keep your hips square, so don't open it up to the side. Try to keep the hips square. And then we're going to stand back up, thinking about using this under booty area to stand up, okay? That hinge movement, this guy, is all going to be controlled with that under butt, yeah? Booty, 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 booty. Here we go. You've got your heavy thing. Let us begin. One leg goes back for our curtsy. Slow and controlled. Stand it up nice and strong. Leaning forward. Hips are square. And standing. Yes, good morning, balance. Again, same leg. Curtsy. And stand. Slow lean forward. And stand. Again. Curtsy. Stand. Supporting leg stays straightish. And then you stand. Again, curtsy. Slow and controlled. And forward. Engage the butt to stand. Curtsy. And up. Leaning forward. Engage the butt, then stand. Yes. Curtsy. Standing position. Single leg deadlift. And up. Looks great, guys. Keep going. Curtsy. And stand. And forward. And stand. Keep going. I know you're thinking about balance, but try to maintain a lot of weight distribution in that standing heel, because the heel is part of your posterior chain. If you put too much weight into just the ball of your foot, you're going to lose that glute engagement. So try to think of driving through the heel, especially as you stand through the curtsy, heel, heel, heel. Forward, weights in the heel. It'll help you keep balance too. Keep going. And forward. And last one. It should be burning. Stand. And forward. Oh yes. Shake that out. That felt good. I'm sure that standing leg loved that. Let's do the other leg now. You ready? I'm switching the weight in the other hand because this working leg gives me like a good little window for me to just let it hang there, okay? So other leg. Now we're doing the curtsy again. Standing nice and slow, back straight, leaning forward, single leg deadlift. That's one. Going back down, curtsy. Stand. Single leg deadlift. and up. Looks awesome, guys. Curtsy. And up. Slow and controlled, and then stand. Curtsy. Weight in the heel. Leaning forward, hips are square. I'm not falling, I'm not falling. And then you stand. Everything's fine. Curtsy. And stand. Forward. And then up. Curtsy. Nice and controlled movement. Definitely not falling like I almost did. Keep going. It's okay if you have to tap down for balance. It's early, and this is actually a pretty complex movement. So you guys are killing it. Keep going. Breathe into it. Keep that back straight and the hips square as you go down for your single leg deadlift. Curtsy. And up. Hips are square here. Square, square, square. Use the butt to stand. Last one. Together. And forward. Feet together. Very nice. Shake that out. That was good. You can put down a heavy thing. We'll be back to it in just a second. So don't put it too far away. The next position we're getting in is a funny movement. We're going to get into like a crab walk position. So I've got my palms on the ground and my fingers are pointing forward towards my butt. And I'm just getting into a tabletop here, okay? If this is tough on your wrists, you can try doing this on your forearms here. But if you can be on your wrist, you're going to get a better range of movement because you'll be higher up. So you're going to press up into a crab walk and lift one leg, okay? You're going to touch your butt down and up. It's very important that you really squeeze your glutes to lift your hips as high as possible, okay? I don't care what this leg does. It could be down here. It can be up here. I just don't want it on the ground. We want to make this a single leg movement, okay? We're going to do 12 on each side. Hammer them out. You ready? Get set up in your funky little crab walk. Press the hips up. Leg comes up. And 12. Pump them out. One side. 1, 2. Up and squeeze. 3, 4. Use the glutes to lift the hip. 6. Keep breathing. 7. Press through that heel. 9. You got 2 more. 11. Squeeze the glute. 12. Oh, yes. Release the wrist for a second. Shake it out. We're going to do the other side. The essential movement here, you guys, is pressing the hips up at the top. I know a lot's going on, but that press at the top is where the glutes happen. You ready? Set up other side. Crab position. Other leg comes up. And 12 pulses. Let's go. Down. Squeeze it up. 2. And squeeze. 3. Drive through the heel. 4. Squeeze that bun. 6. 7. 8. Don't lose the range of motion. Keep pressing up really high. 2 more. Last one. Ooh. Release that. Get back up. We're doing our curtsies and our single legs again. Again. You ready? Grab the thing. Grab your heavy thing. I love how creative everybody is. I see laundry detergent, bottle of wine, actual dumbbell. It's all good. I love it. Here we go. Curtsy lunges. Going down nice and slow. 4, 1. And stand. Coming forward. Woo. And up. And again. Stand. Leaning forward. Oh my goodness. Don't lose your balance, Cassie. We're only 2 in. Going down. And stand. Forward. And up. Concentrate on your balance. Down. Drive through the heel. Flat back in your single leg deadlift. Going down. Up. Keep the hips square. Nice, slow and controlled. And down. Stand together. Slow and controlled. Stand it up. Weights in the heel. Try to think about keeping the weight in the heel the whole time. It's hard. Going down. And up. Lean it forward. And stand. 2 more. Together. Flat back, square hips. Use the glutes to stand. Last one. And slow and strong. Together. Very nice. Put that down, shake it out for a second. I think I screwed up something on my computer somehow. Yes, I definitely did. Okay. Let's do the other leg now. Grabbing the weight. Curtsy other side. We're so polite. Curtsies all over the place. They're some of my favorites. You ready? Here we go. Leg goes back and across. 4-1. Stand. Coming forward. And stand. Nice. Curtsy 2. Slow and controlled. Forward. And up. Try to step really far back in that curtsy. You're not going anywhere. You're low to the ground. Get low and deep in the curtsy. Standing up to the heel. Forward, flat back. Keep those hips square as you stand. Back. And up. Forward, hips are square. Stand. Use the butt to stand. And curtsy. Up. Square hips as you go down. Strong in the glute to stand. Down. Press through the heel. And engage that under butt. Going down. And up. Keep breathing. Forward. And up. 1 more. Curtsy. Stand nice and strong. Forward. And up. Yay. Put that weight down. Shake it out. Have a little drink of water. We're getting back to our crab walk. We're getting low. You ready? Single leg. So first is the crab position. The hips go up, 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 up. 1 leg comes off the ground. 12 pumps. Let's go. Down and press. Down. Squeeze the cheek. Down. Hips go high. Down. Really press the hips every time. I know it's tough, but if you focus on lifting the hips as much as possible, you'll get a better glute engagement. 3 more. Really press those hips. Don't lose the height. Last one. Good. Shake that out. I don't know. I find those very difficult. I hope you do too. Let's do the other leg. Okay, you can stretch out the wrists if you need to for a second. And then into the crab walk. Hips go up. Other leg. Off the ground. And touch the booty down. Press it up and squeeze. Touch and squeeze. Down and up. Weight stays in the heel of the supporting leg. Going down and up. And press it up. Don't lose the height. Even if you get tired, try to maintain that range of motion. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And shake that out. Little drink of water. We're moving on to our next set of exercises. If you've got your heavy thing, keep it handy. We will be using it. I'm just going to adjust my mouth. All right, my little drink. Okay. We get to lie down. Yay. So we're doing some abductor work. As promised, abductor day. Okay, so I'm up on my side. My legs are straight and my feet, my knees, and my hips are all in line, okay? I don't have them bent forward like this. I'm not getting that comfortable. Straight line from the shoulders down to the feet. If you've got your heavy thing, you're going to put it here on the outside of your leg, okay? It's just a little bit more resistance, and we're going to lift the leg up to the sky and down. Now, Cassie, this is not easy. What the hell? I want you to point your toes towards the front. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said point. It's like a trigger word for pole dancers. They're like, oh, I'm going to point my feet. You're going to flex your feet with your toes facing me, towards me, okay? So I don't want you to turn your foot up like this because then that's a quad movement. I want you to keep your toes pointed toward me while your feet are flexed. Other thing, your hips must stay square. So don't let your top hip roll back as you lift the leg. You want to keep that top hip really square towards the front of the room. Like this, not like this. Don't sit back into the the hip, okay? So the heavy thing's on the outside of your leg. Your feet are flexed. Your hips stay square this whole time. We're going to do slow lifts with no momentum, okay? Nice, slow, controlled, and think about engaging those abductor muscles down the side of your hip. Ready? Lift for 10. 1. And 2. And 3. Hips stay square. 4. Focus on the abductor. Mentally engage. 7. Keep going. Breathe. 8. Nice, slow, and controlled. Keep those toes facing towards the front. And last one. Good. Keep that weight nearby, but set it down. We're going onto our stomachs now, okay? We're going to be doing alternating leg lifts here. So our feet are still flexed, and our toes this time are pointed down, and our legs stay straight. We're going to lift one leg and squeeze the buns to really lift it, and then set it down. And then the other leg goes up, you squeeze the buns to lift and down. That is one rep, left then right, or right then left, I don't care what you do. Okay, you ready? So, leg 1, lifts. Other leg, lift. First leg, lift. Other one, lift. Squeeze the bun to lift it. Those legs should stay stick straight. Lift. And squeeze. Think about the squeeze in the bun. If your legs want to be involved, use your brain to tell your butt you're doing the work. So think about those buns doing it. Keep going. Keep those feet flexed. The legs are straight. Up and squeeze. And squeeze. 2 more. And it's the last one. Squeeze it. And squeeze it. Nice. Now we're doing the other side of the abductor. Okay. I've got my heavy thing. My body's all square. Everything's in line from my shoulders down to my feet. My feet are flexed. My heavy thing is here. I'm placing it as far down on my leg as I can. And I'm lifting for 1, 2, 3. Hips are square. Keep that top hip pointed towards the front. 5, 6. Think about the hips doing the work. It's your abductor time. 2 more. Last one. Nice. And put the weight down. This time we're getting on our backs. And we're going to do
Sorry, I'm thinking. We're gonna do 10 leg raises. So we have to keep our body really engaged and hollowed out here. So your pelvis should actually be slightly tucked up to the sky so that your lower back stays suction cupped to the ground, okay? Leg raises, you know what these are. 90 degrees up in the air. We're going to lower them all the way to the ground and back up. Keeping our lower backs on the ground. It goes down and up. Good. Down and up. Keep the lower back on the ground and up. Slow and controlled. And up. Maintain that hollow body in the torso. And up. Also remember to breathe. Down and up. No momentum. We're not swinging. We're taking it slow. And up. 2 more. Down and up. Last one. Down and up. Good. Back to the original side of our abductors. So normally when I'm teaching this in the studio, I roll from one side to my front, to the other side, and then my back. You can roll around, but I'm on camera in a very limited space, so excuse all my adjusting. Here we go. Straight line, shoulder down to the feet. Heavy thing, outside of the leg. Feet are flexed, toes are pointed towards the front, and lift. 1. Let the weight of your heavy thing press into your leg. 3. 4. The only thing that hand is doing is keeping it from rolling off. Keep that hip square, keep that foot flexed. Think about the hip steering that leg up into the air. Use the glute. Keep going. 2 more. And last one. Nice. Set that weight down onto your tummies. Alternating leg lifts. Your feet are flexed, your legs are straight. And we're going to squeeze one bun to lift the leg. Ready? Up and squeeze. Other leg. Up and squeeze. Other leg. Squeeze the buns every time. Other leg. Pinch that cheek. And up. Squeeze. And squeeze. You have to think about that bun contracting. Engage. Don't lose the engagement. Keep breathing. 2 more. And squeeze. And last one. Squeeze. And squeeze. Nice. Onto the other side for our abductors. The heavy thing is involved. Everything's nice and square. Feet are flexed. And lift it up. 1. 2. Keep those toes pointed towards the front. 4. 5. Square the hip out. You can even over square it. You'll get more glute that way. 3 more. 2 more. Feet are flexed. Last one. Good. And onto our backs. Let's do our leg raises. Legs up and into the air. Try to keep your legs straight here. So really try to kill the micro bends. You're going to engage through the quads as you do this exercise. It makes it harder. You're welcome. Let's go. Going down. And up. And down. Keep that lower back on the floor. Up. No micro bends. Engage through the quads. And up. Beautiful. Going down. Your form looks awesome. Going up. And down. Keep breathing. Slow and controlled. Keep those straight legs, especially at the top. It's hard, but that's the point. We didn't come to do easy stuff. You came to challenge yourself, and you're kicking ass. Keep going. 2 more. Last one. Ooh, shake that out. Okay, did we do the abductor on the other side for the second round? We did? Okay, just making sure. Let's go into our last exercise. We are going to do a wall sit. So I hope you have a free wall. If you don't, a doorway also works. A wall or a doorway, you're going to put your back against it, okay? I'm just going to grab a timer. Because yes, we're timing this. Every time I open my phone, I'm like, do I even know how to use my phone? Where's the clock? There it is. Okay, I found it. Timer. So, what are we doing? We're getting up to a wall. We're going to lean our back against it, and we're going to sit down nice and low. Similar to how we started the class, again, I want your thighs parallel to the floor, okay? I'm keeping the weight in my heels. I could float my toes off in the front if I wanted to, all right? And this is the exercise. It might not seem like much, but I want you to start thinking about engaging your glutes underneath you to keep you supported going up. The quads also want to be involved. Keep the weight in the heels. You'll still feel it in the quads, and that's okay. But we're going to do this for a minute, and then we're going to do a single leg variation of it. You'll have to adjust very slightly. So your body weight's closer to one leg, and you're going to straighten one leg out. And then you're going to adjust again, straighten the other leg out, okay? So that's 3 wall sits, 1 with 2 legs, and then a single leg, single leg. I'm just kidding. Let's do the singles first because I don't want you to die. Yeah? I changed my mind again. Okay, double leg first. Here we go. Let's go down on both legs, sitting down so that our thighs are parallel with the ground. Keep the weight in the heels and the back straight. The same way we did our leg raises and our lower backs were suction cupped onto the floor. I want your lower back suction cupped onto the wall behind you. So don't arch your back. Let your body be a hollow body. And you're engaging through the heels and feeling this beautiful sensation. You're halfway there. It's very good. Just going to meditate for a second. Yes, it feels so nice. Lower body's going to be looking snatched by the end of this quarantine. And upper body, actually all the body, because you're working. Stick to it. You got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, release that. Yep, I am happy I did 2 legs first. So let's shake it out. Nice. We're doing single legs this time. Oh yeah. You ready? Get close to your wall. I'm starting the timer. Sink it down. Shift your weight over towards one leg and lift the other leg up. Pressing that lower back against the wall. Drive through the supporting heel. It's a lot. And I know it's a lot. Just stick with it. You got it. We're only doing half time. So this is 5 more seconds. 4, 3, oh, it kills. And 1, switch the leg. Readjust your body. Other leg goes up. Lower back onto the wall. You got it. Just breathe through it. If you have to touch down for a second, that's fine. But just try to stay engaged. Stay strong for this whole thing. Your entire back should be pressed up against the wall, including the lower back. Breathe. You got 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Release. Okay, that was nice. That was so good. Let's cool it down. That was kind of intense. Okay, let's take a nice gentle stance here. We're gonna inhale, arms go up, open the chest, look up, inhale.
And exhale, swan dive forward. Release that lower back. Let it hang at the bottom for a second. And then reverse swan dive. Arms go back out, standing. Inhale, chest open, hands overhead. Exhale, swan dive back forward. Let it hang. One more, reverse swan dive. Open the arms back up, stand, stand, stand. Chest open, inhale. Get some oxygen in you. Exhale, fold forward. Rock the hips side to side here. And then pivot on your feet so that both feet are pointing in the same direction now. Your hips are square, both legs are straight, the heels are reaching towards the ground. Your chest is leading towards that front knee. Good, now send that back leg back, 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 so that you're in a high lunge. And then you can try to get upright here in your high lunge, stretch out that hip flexor. Very gently, you're gonna set that back knee down into the mat and point the toes out behind you. And you're going to twist, bend that back leg, and reach for that foot to stretch out that quad. Because we just did some hurt. We did hurt upon the quad. Let's stretch it out. Good, release the foot. Straighten the front leg. Half split here. Keep those hips square, straighten through that leg, and lead with your chest towards the knee. That front foot should be flexed. You can wave it hello side to side. And then the foot is going to heel toe across to the other side of your mat. You're going to get into your pigeon. Nice pigeon stretch. One more for the quad. Bend that back leg. Reach for your foot. And pull that heel towards the glute. And you can release. Plant both hands, tuck the toes behind you, and press back up into your high lunge from your pigeon. It's a little awkward, but you got it. Then you're going to rotate towards the front. Let those hips open up. Both heels should be on the ground. Yes, even the standing heel. Swap it over, other side. Sitting into it. We're going to pivot into our high lunge on the other side. Stack your body upright. Stretch out that hip flexor. Slowly, gently put that back knee onto the ground, point the toes behind you. And straighten that, just kidding. What do we do here? I think we turned around and we twisted the leg. Did we do this on this side? Let's just do it. Yes. Yes, we did. We twisted and we reached for the foot. We stretched out the quad. I had amnesia this morning. Release that foot. Straighten the front leg. Flex the foot in front of you and wave it hello.
Then you can heel toe that foot across so you can get into your pigeon. Sink into the pigeon for a second. Breathe it out. And then you're going to bend that back leg if you can and reach for that foot. We're going to stretch out the quad again. Just breathing into it. Try to relax into those tense parts of your body. Good, and then release gently. Plant your hands, tuck the toes behind you, up into a high lunge again. Drawing that back leg in, we will do our pyramid, other side. Straightening both legs. Good, and then we can pivot our feet towards the front. We're going to walk our hands over to the right leg and hug the knee towards the chest. Try to flatten your back through this movement. And then walk the hands over other leg. Grab the ankle, lead with the chest. Breathe into it. Hand center. Walk your hands through your legs. Tiptoe your fingers back towards that back wall. Try to get a little deeper into this forward fold. And then you can slowly roll up to standing, one vertebra at a time. Letting the head hang until the last possible moment. And you're done. Yay! You did it. Nice job, everybody. You survived wall sits. Those really suck. I hope you have a nice weekend.